Hey there guys, gals, and all my fellow gamers, Happy New Year's to all of you as we enter the new year 2023. For the great many of you who are brand new to our channel, welcome to Sons of Valhalla Gaming. My name is Odinnsfyrsin, your personal internet entertainer, educator, and all-around epic sky daddy. For those of you who are longtime fans, thank you all so much for sharing our videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing. It has helped immensely as we just the other day officially celebrated the 3rd year anniversary of our group being on this channel. Just kind of reminds me of the days in high school where I thought, oh, I wonder if someone would even bother to watch. Well, recently we uploaded a special video celebrating 250 subscribers, and before the thing was even uploaded, we hit 300. By the time it did upload, we were at 350, and now, fuck me running, we've surpassed 430 subscribers. This has all happened within just the last month or so you'll have to forgive me for the longer than normal opening to one of my voiceover videos. We are really excited to enter the new year with all of you. Whether you're a longtime fan or brand new to the channel, welcome one, welcome all. Please help us continue hitting milestones and appease the great YouTube algorithm gods by smashing that like button, leaving us a comment, subscribing to our channel, and most importantly of all, don't forget to hit that notification bell like it shot your prized Arabian horse. And share the link with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever the hell it is you kids are doing these days. And with no further ado, let's get on with the video. Coming into the new year, we held a poll on all of our social medias. The channel and a few friends with larger followings helped us out a bit as well. Personal shout out to Dead Drop Mikey for the bump on his Discord server. I was really surprised to see the results, as I thought nobody would really want to keep watching like Final Fantasy content or this content, and just wanted to see GTA 5 or something based on viewership. But imagine my surprise when Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Online ended up being two of the largest categories of videos that you all wanted to see. We had more votes than we have subscribers, but the videos you all voted for, top 5 is on the screen now. Red Dead Redemption's number 1, seeing me finish the Final Fantasy franchise is number 2, specifically 15, Crisis Core, and FF7R. GTA 5 is number 3, and tied for 4th, counting as top 5, is both Minecraft Creative Mega Builds and the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now I will tell you all here and now that the guys and I did make an executive decision about one thing. Grand Theft Auto 5 is an amazingly fun game, and it's been so much fun playing it together with my longtime best friends and fellow shenanigans. That being said, however, between the development of GTA 6 on the horizon, the votes to see Red Dead on our polls, the lack of effort put forth by Rockstar to fix issues with the game and keep long-awaited events and updates rolling like normal, such as the winter update, the Christmas special, whatever you want to call it, and a few other reasons, we have finished recording and are, at this time, done with GTA 5 as a whole. Not to say we won't go back and occasionally play it together and record while we do it, you know, the shenanigans are fun, but the Hilarious Heists and Hijinks playlist is now in its 3rd and, as of now, final season. This also has some influence from all of you, of course. I mean, the game's been out for more than a decade, but there's not a whole lot to do anymore aside from some minor little things Rockstar has put out to attempt to shut up their clientele. Maybe if they fixed the issues with Red Dead Online and released GTA 6, they wouldn't have to scam their customers with shark card deals to make ends meet. That being said, I wanted all of you to hear it from me first. We have, however, recorded enough content from before I got my new recording equipment after Christmas. So don't get too mad if the GTA content is a little meh and the audio's a little buggy. It's kind of one of the biggest reasons we got the new equipment. And we can finish out Season 3 of Hilarious Heists by showing you every single heist in the game up to date, which was our most recent subscriber request challenge. As for Minecraft and Assassin's Creed, we may go ahead and start doing some Minecraft creative, if time permits. But the 4 of us all have full-time jobs. Santos is still in college going for his master's degree. Congratulate him in the comments, he just graduated with his bachelor's. Mudbrick and I are both working insane hours, and Juan is really the only person who has time to do, full-time stuff. But he doesn't have the ability to record like Santos and I do. So if it happens, awesome. We'll let you all know and get subscriber requests on what you'd like to see from that. As for Assassin's Creed, however, I would only do that if I didn't have my hands full with another RPG game like Red Dead. And since there was a huge gap between the two, I'm going to go with Red Dead. We also had to suspend the Skyrim content because something happened to my save file when I got the new Xbox, and it just poof in the air. So rip to that, I guess. I was just starting to get into it. For those of you curious, I do not currently see a reason to keep doing Dead Cells. I've had one or two of you ask. I had the challenge to beat it on 5 boss cells, and I did that, and it didn't have a huge amount of viewership and a lot of interaction, and it's a very niche game, so if a lot of people suddenly requested it, I would go ahead and do it, but for now, we're not continuing with Dead Cells. Additionally, my Civilization 6 game file is intact, but I am experiencing a bug. Now, thanks to 2K never doing patches to fix the issues in the game, it's basically crashing every time I upload it, so I have to wait for them to fix that issue. So sometime before my grandchildren die in the year 2140 will probably be the next time we have a video for that game. Lastly, as for the Final Fantasy content, we have been seeing relatively low viewership on those videos. So for those of you who really do want to see it, and you're already a subscriber, let me know down in the comments, because next Sunday the first episode of Final Fantasy IX gameplay is released. And I'm going to be flat out with you, I'm going to breeze through that game. They're going to be longer videos with more content in each video, but a lot of the dead time and farming and battles are really going to be shortened, because 9 has an even smaller following than 7 and 8. And those two games, while they did do relatively well viewership-wise, I just need to keep it popping for those who were in the majority. About a third of you voted to see the Final Fantasy content, and that is in the minority, so not all of our subscribers want to see that content, which tells me I'm only appealing to a few of you. Now, don't get me wrong, I will look for any excuse to play Final Fantasy. It's my favorite game series. But if the viewership and the view duration don't improve, I may go ahead and skip 10 and 10-2 and just head right into 13 or even 15, just because I want to be able to get my energies focused on that which is benefiting my channel the most. A lot of what we do is based on subscriber requests, but that kind of implies the majority. If it's greater than about a 60-40, I'm going to lean towards the 60 and higher. It's just what I have to do for the channel. If that loses us a couple subscribers, I'm sorry to see you go. Wish you wouldn't leave, but that's just the way it has to be, at least for now. Hopefully in the future, we're sponsored and we're doing this and I can afford the time, maybe even have a whole separate channel dedicated to Final Fantasy, which is something I'm totally willing and able to do. But for right now, if you guys really want to see that Final Fantasy content, I've got to see the views and the interactions on those videos, or it's going to be really hard. Because I also can't put ads out for those videos like I can the GTA, because of the fact that there's copywritten music in those videos. And YouTube is just barely updating their terms of service for that to allow ads for copywritten videos, and it's still in the beta. So thank you all for understanding, and for those of you who don't care about Final Fantasy, I'm sorry, it's a great game series, and a lot of people like it. But on to what's important. Sorry to rant for the last few minutes, but with us taking our break this past 2 weeks, there was a lot to go over. And now that everyone is brought up to speed, let's discuss the #1 voted game to see. Red Dead Redemption 2, specifically online. Now, I did originally plan to just upload the gameplay of the campaign first and then start doing online with the guys. But a few problems came up with that, most notably being that for some reason, my recording software is currently having a serious audio issue where there's loud popping and static, almost like it's lagging or skipping or something. So I went and started playing online with Juan and some new friends that you'll get to meet soon. And we all went and just had a blast, and the footage shown here was actually from my buddy Valiant Snipes. He's a longtime subscriber, hundreds of hours of RDR online experience, and he helped me put together some fun stuff to talk about for the rest of the video. First and foremost being some new ways to make more money and gold, which is super important for me as I'm brand new to RDO. Double money and XP on all trader sale missions. Focus on getting 100 goods for long distance, making about $1,250 every 4 hours total between supply times and deliveries. It's a great way to speed this up is hunting legendary animals from Harriet and donating them to your trader. Most notably, I was told, is the banded alligator, which takes about a minute or two to kill and skin. Spawns pretty close to you, so it's easy compared to, say, the spirit bear with a long time to track down. I may be new to this, but my tism makes me see the efficiency here. This with other legendary animals is a great way to build materials, maximize productions and sales, and minimize time spent working. Next up is double money and XP in all Moonshiner sale missions. Best moonshine flavor that I've been told about for significant gains is the berry cobbler, because the buyer is almost always available, and even though it's only a 2-star, the 3-star takes, I guess, rarer ingredients and more time, and the profit margin, all in all, at the end of the day, is barely any higher than just doing the berry cobbler and running it back to back. My sources say about 99% of the time the buyer is available, whereas with the other ones, that's not necessarily the case, ever since an update a few years ago. So while it's not 100%, it is reliable enough to bank on, and therefore probably advisable. Sadly, I'm too new to capitalize on this, but for all of you, the sky is the limit, so go get 4 moonshine runs in 4 hours, and it's, I guess, about 1,800 or so bucks just for moonshine runs, and you can do that between trader resupplies and sales, easily doubling your economic input. Number 3 is double gold money and XP on Il SOVRANO opportunity. Apparently on ruthless difficulty, and about 15 minutes between the start and end of the mission, or more. You don't want to be any quicker than that. You can make $350 for each mission. Only problem with this, though, is like with all blood running missions, these require capitale, and on this difficulty it costs about 25 each. You can only carry 50, so you can really only do this twice, but still a nice way to make some extra bank. But I was told probably not recommended to just farm capitale just for this, so you'd be better off with one of the first 2 options. Number 4 is triple money and XP on collector and naturalist free roam events. If you like these, check out the schedule online for your time zone, and you can get some pretty serious cash. The best events are the Condor Egg, which apparently is worth $1,000. Sadly, that isn't tripled, but the payouts are tripled. So that'd be crazy. Imagine $3,000 for a collectible. But also the salvage, the legendary animal tagging, and protect legendary animal free roam events. These events can't be necessarily grinded back to back because they may not appear a lot, but it's, it's fun learning new stuff to a new thing like me, ain't it? Haha. Number 5 is triple money and XP on feature series game modes. This doesn't really apply to me, but if you're a big PvP player, not like me, you'll get a lot of money in XP per match. If you do it a lot, I guess it's worth grinding on, hence why I listed it here. I personally don't care for PvP. I enjoy the PvE content, prefer to stay defensive in my posse with the boys, and I'm mostly into hunting. I make plenty of cash turning in carcasses and hides to Gus and the trader. But if you enjoy that and you really like dedicating time to it, I say go burn some energy, make some cash while you're at it. Number 6, lastly, is a quadruple XP on gain hideouts, which is apparently insane, according to Valiant, because there's no timer, and there's really nothing to do but maybe collect a map here or two and do some looting, which unfortunately those aren't quadrupled, it's just the XP. All that being said, I hope to introduce you all to my new online character soon enough. I'm already a level 15 with a few basic items and a decent enough horse, and I'm working on getting trader and collector going. I'm already a bounty hunter, so I hope you all will enjoy seeing a first-time newbie out of me turn into a hopeful future legend of the West. But that's about all the time I have for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please, please, please make a sacrifice out of the like, comment, and subscribe buttons to appease those merciless YouTube algorithm gods, and hit the notification bell like it killed your horse with dynamite and you're out of Horse Reviver. And as always, my friends, take care of one another, have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you all in Valhalla or Valentine, whichever comes first.